sausage in your mac and cheese.
That's the only kind of sausage I like in my mac and cheese. And here we are talking about. We really should just make all the behind the scenes, like pre-game stuff, as just content people could listen to on YouTube.
It's no worse than any podcast I listen to.
Yeah, we just talk about different types of sausages and fucking how you make your mac and cheese.
It's mostly cats and hot dogs.
Adam Generator has never tried mac and cheese.
And it sparks food debate.
What?
I feel like we need to sort that out.
I'll mail you some, dude.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't care what the VAT tax is on that. Like,
yeah. And like the knockoff kind, the best kind.
Dude. Yeah, like you get like the fucking Redner's brand, you know, from before that shit closed down. I'm sure there's somebody with a stockpile of it somewhere.
Gotta get a Hoffman's, man.
Go to what's the fucking Wix or some shit down in fucking PA. I forget what it was, but it was terrible but great all at the same time.
There's a lot of hot dog brands in Pennsylvania. There was like 4 factories just in like Lancaster alone.
That's enraging. I don't know why that makes me so mad.
The hot dog capital of the world.
It's all like Pennsylvania Dutch, so it's all just like smoked meats, just everything.
I actually just saw a news article. It was a picture of a tractor trailer that just crashed, and it was containing hot dog guts, like just the goo, and it looked like a fucking Cthulhu monster exploded onto the fucking highway.
It was in Rostraver, Pennsylvania.
Was it? Of course it was. Of course it was. Yeah. We're on brand.
I really don't like that. I really don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not about it.
I really don't like that.
So
I love
gross.
My eyes are watering. I want to like gag right now. I just started liking hot dogs like a couple years ago.
Gonna ruin that.
Yeah, it's ruined. No more hot dogs and mac and cheese for you, Greg.
Yeah, we
All I want. All I want.
I don't eat hot dogs, and I've never had mac and cheese.
You've never had mac and cheese?
I can't. Allergy.
Touche. Well, that's different.
Cheese?
Yeah.
She's allergic to macaroni.
Yeah.
That shape specifically. She can eat all the other pastas.
Yeah.
I mean, like Kraft mac and cheese has like no.
It's not cheese.
That's not cheese.
It's not real.
No.
That's not cheese.
Just don't use butter. Use something else.
Use margarine, really go for the win.
That's the authentic way, anyway.
I've seen somebody use almond milk to make it, and just like gets lumpy.
So now I don't like mac and cheese either, guys.
Get the Velveeta stuff with that really, really.
Anything else you guys want to ruin for me?
What do you like, dude?
What other
Enjoy
foods do you like?
elves. Let's talk about elves. Yeah, so elves are pieces of shit.
Don't ruin elves for me.
Let's talk about Limbus. Fuck Limbus.
Lou, for the longest time, wanted to do the Surströmming challenge, and I was just,
Oh, hell yeah.
it's not happening.
What?
Surströmming is a Norwegian fermented fish that they like ferment for like 6 months in a fucking cave somewhere.
It's super salty and it's fermented. It smells awful.
There's
I've
like
eaten it.
it's like garum. It's like the Roman version is garum, I think.
Surströmming.
You can like
Where they put layers of fish and salt, and they ferment them, and then they just like mash it all together when it's rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you get like Asian like fish paste, pretty much.
there's like videos you can watch like Surströmming challenges, and like they'll like a pug sniff it, and he's just like just pukes everywhere. It's
Dude,
fucking so gross.
on Smosh, they do like the eat it or eat it stuff, and one of them, like Noah, like just like a regular cake, and he's just like, oh, this is disgusting. But he gets Surströmming, and he's like, I actually like this.
Oh my god.
What a piece of shit. Don't trust him. All right, so there's our food working for the day, but I guess we should probably eventually play Dungeons & Dragons sometime soon, but
Screw that. We're taking a nice American holiday day, and we're just going to talk about our memories of food.
Yeah.
Oh, enough's enough. Take us to the fantasy restaurant.
We're going to What Ails You. Fuck any other restaurant in this
I
town.
don't care what you had planned.
Already ruined restaurants in this fake world for us, Danny.
We still have some more.
Critics.
So you've been to What Ails You? We have the Silver Gull, Bubble and Trouble you've been to, Marv's, the Butcher Block, and Curtain Call so far. So there's there's still a couple you gotta work.
Butcher Block.
There's content, guys. We got stuff to do.
This is a food tour episode.
Yeah. Yezin's dives and dives and dives and drives. So yeah, I think where we left off, bunch of drama again down in the nest. Snick found out more about her family. Teddy big brain the organ and had to actually play like footage instead of stills. Let's see. You guys replenished the refrigerator that Zveek accidentally eviscerated. And then I guess from the end of the episode was everybody was bunkering down in Snick's room. Everybody had their dreams, and Lyrra used her forced premonition to try and track down Gaelen Drench, and you had like a spooky vision with a red mist enveloping the city and a beacon of where Gaelen Drench was, and the words "the exchange."
The exchange, yes.
The exchange. Wait, hold on.
Exchange.
I have it working. Let me get it to
Okay.
work. Hold on. We actually have it.
And the internet goes down.
The exchange.
It went through.
Yeah.
Loud and clear.
Yeah. So
You
now,
did
now we're doing it with software. It's a whole thing, but we'll see.
it. Okay.
Okay. We're moving up in the world.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Yeah. So you guys fall asleep. Everybody kind of gave us their dreams for the night. They're pretty spooky. So we wake up in the city. Let's change our. Actually, no. We're still in Snick's room. So yeah, you guys all awake in Snick's room, ready to go about the day, and go for it.
Out from under the bed.
Travis.
It's a Nibbletooth. Hey, good morning, everybody. So, where are we off to today?
Welcome back.
Yeah. I never left.
Of course. Yes.
This is getting way too hard to track.
Well, I mean, there's no real reason to track it. It's me all the time.
What are you
Me
eating down
all
there?
the time.
What are you?
Oh, it's just I don't know, dried something that came out of the mattress that was in there.
God.
I think it was a bug.
I'm gonna climb back through the window. Since everyone's climb back through the window.
Did you sleep outside your window?
On the roof, right?
Did you sleep outside your window?
On the roof, right?
Did you sleep outside your?
Comfortable up there?
Yeah, I like to gaze at the stars and just take it all in.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I took it all in
Maybe
too.
I'll sleep on the roof next time.
Nice, I've got some blankets up there. I'll bring you up. It's great for thinking.
Too many people in here and too many bombs, apparently.
Not enough bombs, actually.
These may be useful. So,
I felt safe.
in your orb, Lyrra,
Yeah.
do you see anything?
Did you have another one of those dreams? Visions?
No, I did use it last night though. I was wondering
shit.
where
Oh.
Gaelen Drench might be.
And?
Yeah.
Did you
Anything?
find them?
Well,
So,
Speak up!
guys, jeez, guys.
Tell us, woman.
Snick, have you ever heard of something called the Exchange?
Have I heard of the Exchange?
Yeah, so the exchange is it's like a excuse me. Think of it as like the big bank of the city. It's like where a lot of the transactions go down sort of above board. They like to try and tell everybody it's above board, but it's like a giant. So they pitch it's like the national bank of Telralad, but it's also just kind of known as like a giant money laundering scheme.
Okay. What sector of the city is it in?
That should be in the war district to the left.
Okay. So yeah, that's in the city.
Yeah, he showed me the city, and then I saw kind of like I was directed towards the Exchange. That's a bank?
Yeah. It's kind of like
I don't think
their
I've ever been
attempt
there.
at making a fancy bank. Their attempt.
I don't think I've ever been there. Atticus never really pays me enough to need a bank,
Well,
if at all.
that's sad. I'm gonna push for a raise for you.
Oh,
I have
You
a
need
place
a
to
living
place to
wage.
sleep. I have a place
Wait.
to sleep.
you were supposed to be getting paid? I thought you were an intern.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
a few coin
pays-
here and there is kind of nice.
Oh.
Gotta eat.
It's true. You do
Yes,
have
room
to.
and board.
Get some clothes every now and then. And she's in her new clothes.
Okay.
Anyway, I think that's where Drench is.
But what is our plan of attack? I assume he may be with these assassins.
He's definitely not alone. He never travels alone. He's too slimy like that.
Or he's weak, and he needs bodyguards, eh?
Coward is more of the word I would use. If he can
Yes.
throw people at a problem so he can get away.
Well, if he is in the city, he is probably hiding.
Yeah. I didn't
What-
think he was going to be in the city.
What if he's also using some sort of magic to disguise himself?
Laura,
Wait,
Ain't none of you got none of that magic to do something about this?
Mm,
There's magic for everything, ain't there?
I mean,
yes, there is, but must be used responsibly, as in.
I feel like this is responsible.
Well, you cannot solve all of your problems with magic. You must be practical.
you know it does solve all your problems. She just pulls a grenade out of her bag.
I'm pretty sure that does not
That's
help
it.
us
We
in
can
this
blow up
exact
the bank.
situation.
I mean, if we're going to blow something up, let's blow the bank up with him in it.
Well, we can't. It's within the city walls. So there are rules here.
We say it was an accident. It fell out of my pouch and just pink in his general vicinity.
Well, I mean, you'd want to get some information from him first, wouldn't you?
Now, here's a thought. If he continues to try to get into that room down there in the basement, you with your mechanical smarts and Teddy with his magical smarts, could you put his teleporter back together? Enough for him to come through if he keeps trying to come through?
Not well versed in. As Teddy starts flipping through his spell book. Would take me quite some time.
Fair enough.
I can just put it back together based off of the image I saw, just with the pieces and maybe filling gaps. But everything else would be on Teddy.
Yes, it is. Restoring the magic would be much more complicated. I could do it in a few months.
Fair enough. I don't think we have a few months, do we?
Mm-mm.
No, I doubt you could afford it.
So, Lyrra, like, have you had these visions? Like, I know you said, like, it's been more frequent now, but, like, have you had, like, maybe a small one in the past?
Here and there, but nothing really
Okay.
like this.
Was there a time frame of, like, when that thing happened? Like, is there, like, a definitive, this is happening a week out from when I had my vision, or is it just whenever?
The one from last night?
Or just any of your visions? Like, you had the one with the serpent and the...
I believe they're more of a foreshadowing, a foretelling.
Okay. Mm,
Nothing that I've ever seen in a vision has already happened or presently happening, so.
Well, do you have any
Think we have time.
contacts in the city?
Me?
Any of you?
Not really.
I have people all over the city who I've dealt with over the years.
Maybe some orphan assassins that could be employed to keep an eye out for things, look for certain individuals, per se, in an exchange and report back.
I mean, I don't think the kids are assassins. I've never seen assassin-like behavior from them.
Well, no, but they do have 2 eyes each, so we could send them in as our little spies. Little unassuming spies.
Assuming they're safe. I don't want to endanger any of the kids.
Oh, they would certainly be in danger, but why we would compensate them? Cookies or what have you.
Now, Danny, would there be any like info brokers that any of us would like know about, or like for like work jobs? Just
You're talking like fences and stuff like that.
yeah.
I mean, not a specific this guy's a fence, but there's like guys that are in the webs of the city. So like the the rumor mill. So a lot of local businesses that you're friends with, like your boy Jamat. He's obviously he deals with a bunch of people, and Snick has pretty much everybody she deals with is they all have their little fingers out in their sector of the woods.
Who's Danny just freeze?
Yeah. He's back.
There we go.
Yeah, just shake it off. Shake it off. Yeah, who's the loudmouth and who's the snitch?
Looks like we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna have to go and get drunk and talk to a tavern keep.
We can do that. We can also just go to the exchange. I can make myself look different and he won't be able to tell it's me.
Mm.
And he doesn't know any of you guys.
Or-
Certainly not,
or-
yes.
Hopefully not.
Do we want him to know it's you so that it maybe causes him to trip up and come look for you, or?
Want to use me as bait?
Well, I mean, it would draw him out. One of us could be along with you, and that person would make sure that you're not, harmed, while the rest of us tail him, tailing you.
It's a good old game of cat and mouse.
Mm. Yes, and that's a good one. Yes.
Okay, we can do that. That's actually not the worst idea. He's tried to kill me once. I clearly can't die by his hand. So yeah, that'll be fine.
We'll build more of you, I'm sure.
All right, so maybe you and Theo, right? You could make it look like you're just giving Theo like a tour. He's learning about new places, and then the rest of us will follow behind.
All quiet like.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, how does everyone else feel? Like, is everyone cool with this? Like,
I mean, it's mostly, is it cool with you? Because we are putting you into a dangerous situation with somebody you probably never thought you were going to see again.
So I'm fine
Or
with
didn't
that.
want to see again. Or probably just wanted to shoot in the face.
oh yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said there was a literal bullet with his name on it. But
I feel like you should have multiple bullets with his name on it. I'm not sure if one's going to do the job.
One's for like the final, like when I'm ready to like, put the gun to his head and bam.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Yeah.
You've got it all planned out.
Oh, I've been dreaming about this every day since I woke up after the accident.
All right,
then.
then.
I believe we have a plan.
Okay.
All right.
First things first, though. Let's get breakfast, shall we?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. I can make you guys breakfast downstairs if the kids aren't already cooking.
Oh, okay. That'll be fine.
Oh.
Thank you.
Or if you guys want to go out, we could go out for breakfast.
No, it's fine. We can eat here. I would love to.
Yeah, we
Right.
can mingle with the kids, right? Right? It's
Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't.
yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Just
100% fine.
yeah,
do
it'll
you-
be fine.
Do you need to get changed?
Nah,
I mean, I think it'll be fine.
yeah, there's worse things coming.
These kids are super secret assassins. You think one
Yeah.
little
We should bring the kids. with
creepy
us.
looking dude? He'll never see it coming.
Yes. We could use
It's a
some
field
fodder.
I don't know if I should be insulted or not. I mean, what? What about me is creepy? Look at this clothing. It's ridiculous.
We should go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, to be fair, you still do have that full lederhosen outfit on, but just with your nimble face. So it's like a grown man in a little kid's outfit.
It is Angus Young.
Yeah.
Straight up Angus Young.
All right, yeah. You guys go back downstairs. The kids are already starting to cook. Jamora, for whatever reason, even though you guys know her true identity, she's doing her thing where she's just like facing a corner, sweeping and doing dumb shit that
It's like
Gertrude
she's an
does.
obvious glitch.
Being a bot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, one of the older kids has already started cooking, and they got this big pot of like oatmeal going.
Uh-oh.
Lyrra thinks fondly of Carmichael. I wonder what he's up to right now. And then she remembers the shadow and she goes, oh,
Uh,
forgot about that. I'll have to worry about that later.
Poor guy.
what? Oh, they probably don't spill the oatmeal here.
You probably have to pay extra for that.
If these kids are assassins, they're probably pretty spry and dexterous.
Yeah, that's fair. Yezin's gonna just like throw a fork at one of them, or like a spoon. There's probably spoons. like test it out.
Roll a d20. Roll a range attack.
Oh, no.
Yeah, just
Oh, hang on, my computer is acting up real quick. Oh,
Test your might.
test your might. Features.
oh, come on. There we go. Roll that beautiful D20.
Yeah, d20 plus dex. Yeah, so the +1 from your dex. Yeah, that's so.
Oh, what'd you get?
You get a 10, and it's just a regular ass kid. So you bonk him with a spoon at 100 miles an hour.
Oh,
Isn't.
Oh, he's really clever. He's hiding it real well.
yeah, he's playing the part.
The little kid in the corner, like, ow, what the fuck?
I'm gonna catch you one of these days.
Yeah, then they're probably like sleeper agents. They haven't been woken up yet. Right now, they really probably just think that they're kids.
Yes.
That's the thing.
What?
What she says
Yeah.
is true. Yes. No, there's usually a keyword, something that triggers them action.
Ooh.
So do
Oh.
we just start saying weird words?
Please don't. Just in case.
Could be anything, though. Could be any language. I mean,
Oh.
could be deep speak. We don't know.
Yezin starts just going through like words and like infernal and primordial, just weird words.
Test your might.
Yeah, you just hear Yezin start speaking in tongues like he's having a fucking mental breakdown.
Make him roll on a table or summon something by accident.
Unfortunately, he knows what he's
Speak
saying.
comes up from the floor.
Yeah, actually, I mean, fair enough. Whereas Veek, you start talking in all these fucking all these words that nobody knows, and then you see this giant hell demon behind you.
Oh
Hey,
boy.
none of it's working.
Nope. They're playing the part really well. Good for them.
I'm pulling all the candy out that I got for the orphans, and I'm just like handing it to all them. Like, so sorry for my friends.
Gertrude,
Shoving candy in the kids'
Gertrude probably turned around and stared at me like the lost John Travolta, like,
Cave. Klatu Verata Nikuto.
necktie.
Necktie. Yeah, the kids just like voraciously dive on the candy, and it's like a piranha fest. There's like a couple little tiny things left.
My God,
Yeah.
it's the candy. The candy does it.
Well,
We should eat quickly before they turn.
turn into the.
Either assassins or just wild children. Either one is unpleasant.
Oh, they're going to be Energizer running through this
Yeah.
building in the next half hour.
According
Also,
to
they-
my calculations, we have 28 minutes.
Well, should we ask them to do some scouting out for us then, before they head out for the day, doing whatever
certainly.
their little vagrant children do? What do they do during the day?
Do they go to school?
They should.
Some go to school, some have jobs, like just apprenticing places. Some do what I did growing up.
Sneaking those assassins out into everyday life. I see.
That's
Yes,
right.
we have them so well trained to just slip into society.
They're going to be integral
Perfect.
members of society, and the next thing you know, boom, some senators coming out of nowhere and stabbing you.
Or are they going to take down the bank? You never know. They're going to take down all the institutions. So,
I honestly, I would prefer to have the orphans keeping an eye out here, the ones that will be staying around, in case something comes out from.
Yes, they should have someone with their eyes on the cellar.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing can come out of the cellar if you've got it all locked up, right?
That's
Like-
fair. I could lock it.
Like 3 or 4 of the kids turn around. What's in the cellar?
Nothing.
Nothing. Shut up.
There's a big scary spider
Throw
down.
another spoon.
a spider that eats flesh.
If
Don't
you-
go down there.
If you throw another spoon, roll it, and then you hear some of the little kids just like terrified about hearing about the spider.
Oh!
You so Yezin picks up another spoon to throw the spoon. I need somebody in chat to roll exclamation D20 to see which way the spoon goes.
Into his own bowl of oatmeal.
I have become Carmichael.
No, he's not with us, so.
Uh,
Anybody?
yeah, it doesn't matter who, anybody could do it.
Nope.
Calf rolls a
That's
4, even
4.
better. Bless you.
Thank you.
You go to pick your spoon up, and so not only do you knock over your bowl of oatmeal just by taking the spoon out, but when you throw it, it's just slippery with oatmeal, and you knock the whole fucking pot over because you go to throw it at the kid and it just slips out and hits the whole pot, and it just
Oh!
Yezin!
Oh!
We're out of here. I'm just gonna like Chris Pratt vault my way out the door.
What are they gonna eat
Let's
now?
go.
Gosh, what is wrong with him?
I'm just gonna get on the floor and just start picking up oatmeal. What the fuck?
Oh!
Oh gosh.
It's still clean. Can pick it up real quick.
Jamora has since waded into the oatmeal and is sweeping it, trying to, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Oh,
No, Gertrude, stop! Go.
Oh,
Dear God, that's it. Teddy walks out. This is too much. This is too much.
Is there something that you guys could do to help? And he's like looking at Teddy and Lyrra.
Teddy's fucking. You see his back. He's exiting the room. He's on the way out.
I also feel like every time Teddy goes through a door, his hat just bends in a little bit because it's too big
Yeah.
for the doorway.
He's got to turn his head a little bit to get the. It's like moving furniture.
Oh, I know what
They're
I'm
all
gonna
just
do.
You
bend
need
down
some
and
sort of
help
magical
clean it up.
enchantment on it that automatically makes it fold so it doesn't touch the doors.
And affect its width?
No. When you go through, it automatically does that and then goes back to shape. You know.
Yeah, Yasin, you truly
You know.
do not understand magic. I would have the door widen for my hat.
Oh, see, that's better. Okay. Easier to get furniture in and out, too.
All right, so Yezin and Theo are leaving. They're walking out the front door. I assume Zveek is following. And what is everybody else doing? I know you guys are cleaning up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of like.
I've done this a few times.
We could maybe salvage the stuff that's on the top and just grab it and put it back into the pot. Anything that hit the floor, unfortunately, well,
Hey, if you just
Sorry.
put it back on the cook, it'll just clean it up. It'll take all the bad out of it.
You've done enough, Yasin. He just kind of fucking keeps pushing you forward. You've done enough.
he's a big dumb brute, folks. We're sorry. It's he doesn't know what he's doing sometimes.
The kids are helping kind of get it together. It doesn't take too long. They get it up, and one of the older kids has already started a new pot.
Oh,
That's probably a good idea.
Yasin, you should not attack children.
They're assassins. I'm trying to help train them. If you can dodge a spoon, you can dodge a, I don't know, knife or something.
All the more reason not to toy with them. They will come for you in the night, Yasin.
They will understand that what I'm doing is building their character.
They may not see it that way. I'll be sleeping as far from you as possible. That's all I have to say.
I mean, that's fair. You smell weird, so I'm cool with that.
Right. He wants a shake on it.
He just grabs a hand, shakes too hard.
God damn it. All right, it's a deal. Opposite sides of the boat, opposite sides of the room. We have a gentleman's agreement, yes.
All right.
all right. Heading
Shall
on
we,
out.
guys?
Yeah. It's sorry. To the
Come on, get the
kids.
lead out. Let's go.
Yeah, you just see fucking Yasin and Teddy making some kind of agreement, some kind of deal as you walk out.
All right,
Lyrra
we
just
are.
takes like a handful of oatmeal and just like eats it. Just to get
That's
a little something.
I'll grab 2 apples and hand one to Lyrra. Here you go. It might be a little something.
Oh,
Teddy's-
and she's just kind of like works out. Thanks. Alright.
Teddy's got
I know
a
you
day
have
old
this.
piece of cake from what ails you. He's gonna fish out of his pocket and eat that.
All
Right.
That was a debacle.
So we'll head out into the city, and where are you guys off to?
Are we going straight to the exchange? Is
Wow.
that the plan?
That was my impression.
Well, we'll have to split up before we get there.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we should beforehand separate ourselves a bit, Snick.
Yeah. Put some distance between us.
Yes, they may be watching.
You do know the guards specifically in the war district. There's 2 entrances. There's one up by where all the living quarters are, up way in the north, and then from where the
Oh, he froze
entertainment.
again.
Yeah.
Did I freeze again? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Every
you
once in a
caught
while
up,
you-
and it was really funny.
I
God
thought
damn
you
it.
were pausing for dramatic effect, but
I don't know why it keeps fucking freezing. Everything looks good, all the numbers. Oh, the fucking internet bit rate is spiking.
Yeah, you're choppy right now.
Hold on,
You're
yeah.
roboting.
It just dropped to like 300, but then shoots up to 9,000. So, all right.
Go
there's-
yell at your wife and child.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
there's-
say you're gonna have to
Yeah.
go and smash their phones,
They're
their
streaming.
computers, their
Yeah.
TVs.
Read a fucking book.
They must be changing. Oh, here it goes. It dropped a little bit again. But anyway, you know that when you enter the war district, that they scan your ghost gem. They do not like a scan with a machine, but they use a kind of like a. It's just to keep tabs on who's going in and out, and each person has a unique ghost gem, so they know who's going into the war district and going out and the exchange and stuff like that.
Okay. Oh. Did you ever find your ghost gem?
Oh, I don't think I have one.
You have to have one. Stick your tongue out. Well, let's see it there. I'm gonna lift up his hair. Like, come down here.
Actually, you might have seen it when I stuck my tongue out, because I'm taller than you.
Yeah, actually.
Roll for it.
Roll for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perception if you want.
DC 10?
Yeah, it's
I
not.
can't roll against it.
Oh my
no.
god.
No.
You were looking at, well, and Teddy just ate that shitty piece of cake from like 2 days ago, and you were just looking at like the weird crumbs on his tongue, and that threw you off. That threw you.
Oh, nope, not there. It's on you somewhere. Is it like on your butt cheeks, in your
No,
butt crack, and your between your toes?
Whoa.
He leans in. No, I looked last night when we were at the cauldron. When I went to pee, I looked everywhere. I didn't see it. I don't.
Somewhere.
Well, I wasn't born here. Why would I have one?
Because you get one when you come here. It kind of just like happens.
One gave me one.
You're not given one. It just forms
In me?
somewhere on you. It wouldn't be inside you. It would be visible somewhere.
Well, maybe I'm special.
Not as special as you think. And I'm like poking at his ears, and like I'm like pulling his hat off and like sorting through his hair.
Oh, do not. He gets defensive about the hat.
They're gonna need to scan you.
Caps.
They're gonna need to scan your gem. Like
Cap said, "Let's
Well,
roll
well.
cavity search."
Cappy's right in the middle of the road.
To be specific, he said, "Let's not."
Oh, let's that was a Freudian slip. I'm ready for it to go down.
Well,
That's-
if they're using a device to determine, it maybe they could use a device to find it as well.
I was
Right?
thinking the same thing.
All right, that might be better than me just frisking up Theo.
Mm. You
All
love
right, so
Yeah.
let's
All right, so let's go. All right, let's
see
go.
if it works.
To the war district.
Teddy's nervous now, like visibly nervous, because like if they don't find it, what are they gonna throw him in jail? Like what's gonna happen? No one explained anything to him. He's just
Yeah.
like walking.
Oh, he's
The-
that Key and Peele gift now, just like sweating.
Yeah.
Sweat.
Yeah, it's almost like a true sight. Really, what it does is the apparatus they use to look at the gem shows the true form of the person. So
Okay.
they kind of use that to match, like, okay, this guy's not cloaking himself to do whatever. But
Okay.
so everyone would know that, so you could kind of do that, obviously except for you. So that's like public knowledge. So
Yeah, but now we're just making him sweat. He has no idea. It's hilarious. Well, if you're gonna want to get in there without a ghost jam, you're gonna need to trade them your saved up dreams.
He looks sick. Is that true?
Yeah, take the can. I got your can right here. Make sure you give it.
He leans to Snick. Is he fucking with me again?
I don't know this time actually.
Yeah.
Hey, they're
It
gonna
could
want
be
some sort of
different.
compensation.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dreams tell all.
Give me the can.
It can be used against you.
Just hold on to it for now. Just at least till we get through, and then we'll see what happens.
All right. He puts the can in his robes.
Well, you're gonna want to make sure that it's out and they can see it, or else they're going to think you're some sort of security risk.
But I don't have any dreams in it.
Oh, I've been saving up your dreams for weeks.
Damn it. He's. Come on, Stick, we're going. And he just fucking takes the can and storms off.
She's not making eye contact because she's trying not to laugh.
it's funny too, because like you go and storm off, but you don't know which direction you're going. So I imagine just like
Away from Yezin. Away from Yezin. Just like,
and Stick kind
feel
of
free
has
to
to
correct me.
like drive you as like tug you along. Like no, this way. But yeah, so it's a pretty easy trip. You go across the entertainment district, the art district, and it's right to the north of it, and you get to guard towers. The way the districts are set up are just massive walls, massive stone walls, and then inset in them are towers that are like portcullises that come down like bridges, so you can go through. But yeah, but there is a guard post set up on the going in and coming out.
So we just gotta go through there, and then we can get right into the district.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh wait, didn't we separate? Like, how much space are we putting between us, Group A and Group B?
We should. We got to make sure that we can see each other. If you turn around, you should be able to see us, and we can see you. You guys go first.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so as you get up, there's a large bugbear guard sitting there with very, very, very dainty small glasses, reading one of his, like a pamphlet or something like that.
Good morning.
It's a good day, sir.
Oh, hello there. Would you like to be going into the war district?
Yes, we would.
Very much so.
Present your gems.
Okay. So here's the thing. Here's
Yes.
mine, and I'll pull my ear out for him to see.
Okay.
My friend here is new. He's from a different plane of existence. So we're not sure if he has a gem. I haven't been able to find it.
Has he been registered?
Yes, with Atticus.
Yes.
Huh. How about that? Well, okay, let me check my notes.
And you can see he has like it's like a parchment scroll, and every time he opens it and closes it, it's new stuff. It's almost like a directory that he's searching through and like flipping through things.
Atticus. Where's your gem?
I was never given one. My friend here has advised me that it was supposed to appear. But alas, it is not. I mean,
It's like scratching his head. He's like,
If you came through with the register, then you should have the location.
it was not disclosed. I arrived at a time of turmoil. Perhaps it was overlooked.
What is your name?
Yes, Theodore.
like looking at the scroll. He's like,
I do not see that name on here.
Oh, Theodore like tries to read the list and like just to see if there's any good names on there.
yeah. I mean, he's not. He's like kind of showed it to you, dude.
Say, yes, your name is not on there.
There's like you can see Lyrra's name, a bunch of fucking names, Katani's name,
Okay.
Lyrra's name. These are just like representatives of the
Atticus of the
what's it called?
museum.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a delay in the paperwork? I've only just arrived.
But
Maybe a day ago.
it is pretty instantaneous.
Did
Well, then.
anything feel weird like shortly after you got here? Like, did you get any like weird pains anywhere, or like feel something like felt off?
Yes. He turns around and just starts digging at the roof of his mouth. And does he feel like sharp fucking flat surfaces?
You feel like a faceted gem, yeah, like the smooth facetness of it. It's not protruding very much, but you could feel it
Yep.
inset in there.
Yeah. You just hear him with a finger in his mouth. Oh, fuck. Yes.
Hey, you're holding up the line up there.
Yes, of course, it's important business. I apologize for the heathens. I have found my gem. And he just Just presents it.
The bugbear is kind of like taking like, oh. He like takes out this like it almost looks like a very miniature looking glass, like
You're freezing up.
God damn it.
Telescope.
Yeah, it's like a collapsible what fucking pirates have
Spyglass?
like a
Spyglass?
spyglass, a very very dainty spyglass, and he like goes and looks at it, and
It's fogging up.
yeah, he's like,
Yo, you are not registered. I see your face, and it is the same face, but you are not registered in the system.
I just did.
Oh, I do not have that sort of capability.
Would a dream change your tune, friend?
he like looks at Snick.
A dream?
Yes, I understand it is customary. Maybe to offer a dream as a gift of gratitude, let's say. And he will pull this shitty tin can out of his robes. I'm not sure how this works. If you could maybe cup your hands side, and he will try to pour a dream into this guy's hands.
You see this giant bugbear put his massive hands out, looking very confused, and nothing is coming out of this. I mean, some sand and lint and things like that, but
Some rust and sand.
yeah.
You must forgive me. I'm not from here.
Yeah, I
just
know. Because you are not registered into the planar travel system.
Yes, perhaps I should get this squared away.
I would, because it is very illegal.
Oh.
But it is probably just paperwork error.
Yes.
We are actually on a super important mission for Atticus. Would it be okay if I just have to go to the exchange really quick and drop something off? And I'm just giving him a tour since he's new. Can I just bring him with me and then we'll come back out?
Will only be but a moment. We'll be out of your hair quickly.
If you want to make a persuasion.
Yes, I will take full responsibility. I will sponsor him to get him into the exchange.
Isn't
Yeah,
from the
so-
back of the line, sees him pull out the can. What a maroon!
Cap said it would have worked.
Exactly.
It would have worked if you pulled out the fondant wand. So with the 9, he's just like,
I like you very, very much, but this would not be my first offense, and I cannot afford another one.
What if I'll pull out 5 gold? I sweeten the pot and just slide it across the table.
Puts it in the can.
They're both in jail.
with the 5 gold, you could roll it one more time, so essentially an advantage.
Okay, come on. Don't mess with me.
Here we go. Oh!
He needed that money. He needed it.
Yeah,
He's got kids at home.
Yep.
Okay, listen. You're
Obi
gonna
ain't
have
cheap.
you are gonna have to go very quick. But just if you get caught, you did not come past Pierre the Bugbear. That is all I'm going to say.
Nope, I will. Nope, I have no. There was some dude, there was a shift change. We just snuck right through.
Fair enough.
Another day, Peter.
He's
I'm
just
just gonna just push the gate.
He like quickly uses a spyglass on your gem and just confirms that you're who you say you are. A couple more people come through the line. He's waving them on, and then it gets to I assume you 3 are together.
Yeah.
Who do we have first?
Oh, is Speak with us?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Then Nimbletooth would be riding on Speak. Just hanging on.
Cool. Who goes first?
What was keeping the line up? That was very long.
Yeah, that was annoying.
They were very confused on directions. I was giving them directions.
Oh,
Okay.
fair enough.
Yeah. And everything went well. You were able to make sure that everybody's had a gem so far. Yeah, Crystal.
Oh, of course. You cannot pass through here without having your gem scanned.
See, and he's like, he took yes, and he's like, see, he had one.
Yeah, of course he had one. Well, I guess we're trying to get through, and like Yezin like puts his like left eye forward and just like opens his eye as fucking like wide as possible.
Pulls out his little tiny spyglass. He kind of looks at you. He's like,
Okay.
Zeke doesn't have one because he's a
He's a beast
creature.
of burden.
Yeah. And who's next, Lyrra or Nimblетooth?
Lyrra will kind of like bow her head forward so he can scan her gem.
He like at first he thinks you're just bowing, so he's like returning the like a customary bow.
Oh, okay.
Pulls it out, checks you. He's like,
She'll pull up her
Curtsy.
skirts and like curtsy, so he doesn't feel too bad.
yeah.
Oh.
He has a big kilt on, so he gives like a big giant fucking.
Oh. And okay, miss, you are good to go.
Yeah, mine's right here.
He goes and he scans it and he looks at it. He's like,
What the fuck are you?
I'm a halfling.
No, you're not.
Of course I am.
Lyra's
mean, I'm a-
over
I'm
her
a little-
shoulder like,
I'm a little taller than your average halfling, but this is not anything to, be offensive. Like, you're not supposed to make me feel bad about it.
Yeah, I'm not, but why are you wearing a face?
This is, there was an accident, and, I try to blend in. I don't want to scare anybody. It's hideous under there.
Yeah, you
do
are
you look
not
like Nimble?
lying.
Do you
It
look
was
like
a-
Nimble-tooth right now? or do you look
It's
like Travis right now?
it's Nimbletooth. It was a bird accident. It's very disfiguring, and I try not to. I try to blend in.
It burned into tentacles?
What?
What?
I don't.
What?
What are you? That's scar tissue.
Okay, I apologize. I do not want to make you feel put off.
Yeah. Well, thank you for disclosing all my secrets. All right, so let's go on. Let's go on, guys.
he's just like he gives you an extra wide berth, like, and gives a little shiver, like, ooh.
Nimbletooth, you all right there?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
You know what? I've seen plenty of fucked up shit already.
Yeah.
All right.
Lyra will remain quiet about that, but curious.
Yeah. I feel like if you were going to tell us, you would have already. No sense trying to get anyone to say anything they don't want to say.
Well, I appreciate that. So, where are they? Let's make sure that we don't lose sight of them.
Yeah, you guys
see one fucking pointy hat like
Bobbing through the crowd.
fucking beacon. But yeah, so you've entered the war district. It's like where a lot of the military barracks are. The one entrance into the High Manor on top of the. What did I zip out?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, so the war district, there's all the barracks there, the one entrance to High Manor to the top of Telralot on top of the giant hill. And then a lot of like official buildings where a lot of the policy is and stuff. And then at the far north from where you are is the exchange, which is like the just where all the money goes down.
Money goes down.
That money goes down, baby. All that money.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit and you kind of make your way there. Snick has been there once or twice before. You don't really have an account, but you've done deliveries and things like that and picked things up. So you know where it is.
Start leading Theo. Really good idea pairing me with Theo, considering how short I am. They would have lost me in a crowd now that I think about it. Okay, so if things get hairy, hide? Because I don't want you to get arrested.
For what?
You're here illegally, apparently.
Oh, well, yes. Yes, you know.
So
Yes.
if something goes awry, just throw me under the bus. It's fine. I've been in trouble plenty of times. Or just go hide. Like, if you can't hide, throw me under the bus. Just try not to get caught.
I think I've got things covered.
Okay.
But thank you for your concern.
You are very welcome. And just do.
He was fucking with the roof of his mouth like half of the time.
Now you're never gonna be able to stop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, now I feel it. Now it's pissing me off.
Yeah. You could be in there with a knife trying to get it out.
It's like when you bite the inside of your cheek. That's where your tongue goes forever now.
Yeah. This is your new home. So you get to the building. It's this massive building. It's very, very, very fortified stone, everything with pillars and steel bandings around things. It's like the 1900s, turn of the century banks where everything's just like fine stone and unnecessary, carvings in the stone, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Giant square rectangular building.
I like this district. It reminds me more of my world.
Yeah?
Much more structured, yes.
Okay. Well, then you're really gonna like the inside. It's very pretty. Okay. Part of me's not ready for this.
If we
gotta do it.
We need to extract his information before you do what you must.
Oh,
And
I'm
we
not gonna.
And we should drag him outside of the city gates so that it's legal.
Yeah. I'm not gonna kill him right now. As much as I want to, I'm not gonna kill him right now. She's like pulling her hand off the pistol because she almost forgot that we needed to question him. Okay, we can do this. I can do this. She's like slapping her mouse face. Okay.
God, calm yourself.
This is a very tender subject for me to be dealing with, okay? I'm just amping myself up in preparation of doing this.
Relax, Nick. Breathe. Soothing. Going to get the answers. You're going to get the answers that you wish. You'll get your revenge. Everything will go swimmingly.
Heard that before. We're just gonna let's go into the actual exchange.
Yep. So as you approach the giant stone doors, they open them automatically into this, and picture it almost like the best way to explain it is kind of like Gringotts, but a little bit more clockworky. So it's tons of tellers across the sides, but they're stacked like 3 stories tall. There's just a massive amount of business being it. It's almost like Men in Black, where they go to the like headquarters and there's people everywhere, but instead of being in the center of the floor, it's off to the sides.
Okay.
All right, I do like this.
Thought you would. It feels on brand for you.
Yes. We never discussed what we're doing here.
Yeah. And we have no way to communicate. Can you communicate with the other group? Like, are they coming in or?
No.
We
I
did
don't
not
know.
plan
They're
this
supposed to be. They're supposed to be following us. I assume they made it through the gate. I don't know.
It'll be
worries.
fine. I'm sure we'll see them if we need to run.
You said this is a banking facility, correct? Yes.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can out a loan or something.
I'm gonna.
Lyrra sees them go in. She's like, "What the hell are they doing?"
I guess I'm gonna start peering around for a symbol of the ruby serpent or Gaelen or any of things that I'm familiar with his goons.
Yes. Give me the tour. Yes.
Yes.
So as you tour, there's tons. So it's pretty much marble. Everything is marble and fine, and it's almost deafening, all the clicking and clacking across the floors as echoing through the place. There's a lot of gilding, like veins of gilding through around all the ornate carvings. And one thing that that you kind of stands out even more now is in the center as like a show of wealth is this giant uncut ruby that spins around very slowly as like the centerpiece with like fountains and fucking like greenery topiaries off it and things like that.
That's class, baby. The giant ruby just spinning in the middle.
Giant fuck all ruby uncut just in its glory, just spinning around.
Excuse me.
If anyone asks, I'm a wealthy wizard from another plane. I'm here to open a school of magic.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm just your ambassador to the city.
Yes. My liaison, if you will.
Yes. Do we just straight up ask has anyone seen him? Or like, 'cause that's one way, like, if you ask enough people, it'll eventually get back to that person, because at least one person will know that person.
Yes, why don't you just show me around the building? Show me the sights. See?
Okay.
They need to really impress me.
All right, so I will just start giving him a very and then there's this thing, and I'm just making up information because I actually don't know too much about this.
Yeah, fair. With all that like hand gesturing overcomes, you see like a automaton that's like wiping things down, just kind of like rights himself and then comes over like, how can I help you?
That's your master.
I'm sorry, I don't have a master.
I have no time for this. He looks to Snick.
They help with the bank. They're like employees.
Yes, I don't deal with employees. Do you have any idea who I am?
I am so sorry. I am a liaison from the museum. This is a fine, wealthy wizard who is looking to open an account.
Account? I know account. Please move to accounting. And he kind of motions to up a section of where there's tellers over at the edge. Present your ghost gem and accounts can be opened.
Can we have a tour? Like, I'm trying to show him I've actually never been to this bank a ton. Can you give us a tour of the entire facility so we can see if this is where he wants to deposit his money?
Or, and he just like goes into like tour mode, and he doesn't even really move around. He just starts pointing to the sections of the bank, and he's listing like loans, accounts, savings, stuff like that. And he's just pointing, and you can kind of see how the bank is divvied up into little sections.
Supervisor.
Did you press 0? You just when you say supervisor, you just see one of the little lights over across the way. Just a little red light binks on, bink, and you see like someone wave over to you, and the automaton kind of points over into that direction.
Theodore dismisses the automaton and walks away from it and walks towards the red light.
Snick, you're wonderful. Thank you. Go get a nice polish.
Polish! And he goes back to wiping down some of the marble. Yeah, so as you start making your way towards the back end of the bank, you can see the little red light is a...
Damn it.
Let's see. It didn't drop any... Oh, there it goes. It dropped frames. There we go. I was going to say, it didn't drop
Every
any.
time it freezes up for you, you're in like a perfect position of he's thinking real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you go over towards the back side of the bank, there's you can see it's like a little fake gem in the same shape of that ruby that's floating in the middle as like the light that comes on. And you just see a fairly regal elven woman.
Good day, madam.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was there an issue with our automatons?
I'm sure they're just fine for the commoners, my lady. But my assistant here was giving me a tour when we were interrupted.
Oh, I apologize. What can I do for you?
I'm considering, and mind you, I say considering, opening an account here, opening a school of magic in this plane. But first, I would like to take a look around.
Yes. Well, do you, what would you like to see?
Your facility. I'm not asking to go in your vaults.
Oh,
Asking not to be disturbed.
Oh, that's what we could put you on the do not approach list for the automatons if that's what you appreciate.
That would be very much agreeable. Yes, thank you.
Oh, excellent. And your name?
Theodore.
Okay, and she just like scribing it down. Theodore. And your surname?
Do I need to fill that out for you, madam?
I'm sorry.
Fletcher.
Okay, Fletcher. Excellent. And you are interested in, again, opening a school of magic. Do you know specifically which type of magic that is?
I'm not going to go through all the trouble of filling out all of your paperwork so that I can make a decision here. If you would please, just not disturb us, just for a moment.
Right away, sir. If you would like, I can upload this information to your gem, or if you would just, that's something you'd like to do after.
Theodore is visibly upset.
It may be hard for the automatons to not sync to you if the protocol isn't attached to your gem.
Very well.
Gem, please.
He just looks at Snick.
I was just.
And she just
he presents.
She pulls out its little strange looking like device with like controls on it, and kind of holds it up, and you can see you feel like a really warm sensation go over your mouth. And she's like, okay, Theodore Fletcher, perfect. No approach, School of Magic. Excellent. I will have that sent out immediately to all the automatons, and I'm sorry if they interrupted you.
Very good. Now, where were we, young lady? He turns to Snick.
We're going to finish our tour of the building so you can see every nook and cranny, and if this is where you feel comfortable leaving your money.
I've not been made to feel comfortable yet, but we can see if maybe they can turn a new leaf or something. And then he just kind of pisses and moans as he walks away.
What are you other three doing?
I feel like we followed him into the bank, the exchange, and we're at least Yezin's doing that thing where he walks up to the podiums where you fill out your deposit checks and stuff, and he's just absent-mindedly not actually doing anything, watching why aren't they moving? What are they doing?
Yeah, Nibbletooth will climb up a little bit higher on Zvik, and he's seeing they're interacting with one of the machines there, and I don't know. It looks like he's pointing at things, and now there's a red light over there. I think it's an alarm. I think they've triggered an alarm already.
I mean, just act like you don't know him, then.
Right? Yeah. And he's just looking around so what are we gonna how much money are we gonna leave here? Does anybody have an account here? I don't come here. Lyrra? Oh, she doesn't have anybody.
I feel like Lyrra would have she would have hung back a little bit and just kind of waited outside just to see, keep a little eye on the outside.
Okay, you're
Before
straight up
coming in.
outside. Oh.
I'll follow you guys in, but
Okay.
I just waited a little late, so I feel like I probably missed the light and Theodore's fit.
Oh, you're lagging behind.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so you walk in and you see as Snick and Theo are returning from the back portion of the bank back towards the front.
Back towards our area, or where they went to talk to the accountant, whatever
Yes.
she was.
So as you walked in, they kind of went to like the right side and were like pointing around the automaton interceptor and then pointed them to the back left side of the building. So now that they have left that, they're coming back on the left side towards the front of the building, where you guys
Theo's
are.
looking directly at you. He's looking directly at you.
Stop looking! We're a separate entity.
Yes, yes.
As you guys were walking away,
Actually, at this moment, and I rolled it. I think I sent you a silent roll, Dan. That is basically it's the amount of hours that I can psychic whisper with the two of them.
cool.
So the two of you get like a message in your head. It's like,
Is everything okay?
They're just visibly startled.
and
Oh, with Theo and Snick?
yeah, Theo, yeah. So
Oh.
you would have heard that voice before.
Oh,
so.
fuck. Oh, no. You just hear, you think you hear Theo, not again. Not now.
Hello?
What's the problem?
You're talking in my head is the problem.
Oh, you hear that too?
You hear it? What is it?
Yeah, been hearing it for days. Oh no.
Are we having a shared psychosis?
Quite possible. I mean, we did sleep. No, you were outside. You were on the roof. I don't know.
Who is this?
You're saying in your head now.
Yeah.
It's me, Nimbletooth.
You kind of buried the lead there, dude.
Just checking in, making sure that everything's okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Should I just call his name out? And I'm gonna look at Theo. Should I just call for his name and see if he answers?
Gaelen Drench?
Yeah, like should I just yell his name and see what happens?
Why would you do that?
Yes, I don't. Can I hear that as well? Then are you talking like both of us simultaneously,
At
or
the
is it?
same time, yeah.
Oh no shit. Okay. Yes. The thing is that's the point. It would only alarm him. He would run, and then if he has bodyguards, they would surely stop us from pursuing.
Well, isn't the point for him to see me? I don't know where he is and if he's gonna see me.
Yes.
You-
Give me.
Hold on. Theo thinks.
It's like,
Maybe. Wonder if I have an appointment to see him.
That's a good idea. You heard he was based out of. You heard he was here through the grapevine, and you have an important business proposal
He's
for him.
an investor. Yes. Of course. Nimbletooth.
Yes. Why are you holding your ear?
We have a plan.
I would hope so. The plan was for you to engage somehow.
Yes.
Get him to meet with you, and we'll, see about taking him out. Outside.
Yes.
Yes.
For the information, the secrets. Did you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
for fuck's sake, you don't have to yell.
I just picture like an old dad using a cell phone for the first
Cell phone.
time.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you gonna do? You're gonna ask him for an appointment?
Well, yes, I'm going to say I was supposed to meet him here. He's going to invest in my school of magic.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yes, I thought of it.
Of course you did.
Yes.
And I'm very proud of you. Implement that plan, but make sure that you know where you're going to be, because you may be brought somewhere where we won't get access. It's got to be somewhere public.
Yes.
Oh, I can leave. I'll leave a trail.
Gonna leave a trail.
Yeah, you'll see some. I'll drop some like scrap gears on the floor and like springs casually.
These robots would pick them up. The automatons would clean them. The
probably
meddlers. They ruin everything.
Automatons do not ruin everything. You see Annie's head pop out and just like teeth are showing.
We'll discuss this later.
All right.
He's just looking at you, thinking at you. Oh, does it work 3 ways or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can I communicate with Snick as well? Like it's like a group chat?
Let's see.
Yeah, yes. I think so, yeah. For a number of the chosen
I'm just-
creatures can
I'm just
speak
gonna say, yeah.
telepathically with me, yeah.
Yeah, it says with you and then you to them, but I'm just gonna say
Them.
fuck it. Yeah, you guys can.
Okay,
You
fucking hotline.
essentially, I'll make it so Nimbletooth can decide if there's a bridge between the two that you reach out to.
Cool.
Okay, I'll tell everybody else the plan.
Okay.
Okay.
And just realize I can't keep this up forever. Just a few hours.
Okay.
All right. Break.
And then,
Goodbye.
and then
Okay, goodbye. I mean, it's like, I could see you.
You just hear, what the fuck is my life, forgetting that there's a connection.
and he turns to Svig and to Yezin and to Lyrra. Okay, we've got a plan.
Why are they acting so weird?
They've just been standing there, like staring at a fucking pillar.
They're over there, to like looking up, looking around. They look very confused.
They are confused, but we do have a plan now. They're gonna make an appointment with Gaelen Drench, hopefully somewhere public, and then we're gonna sneak around. Now,
Did you guys discuss this before we even came in? Did I miss something?
no, I just talked to them just now.
What?
Yeah, well, it's a halfling power. So it's from where I'm from, halflings can speak telepathically with whoever they choose to.
Yes, it's just gonna like lean closer. Like, does this have to do with what that bugbear said?
No. Actually, no. It has nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay, you're acting a little suspicious.
Well, I'm sorry about that. It'll all work out. Believe me, there's nothing to worry about. It's all on the up and up. Now, Snick said that she was gonna leave a trail of like robot parts so that we could follow, make sure that we know exactly where they go. So I'll stay up here, up high, and make sure that where they go, we go. And that if they get brought somewhere where we can't follow very closely, just look for little bits.
I guess fair enough.
That's the best we can do. Now, I could keep talking to them for a little while, a couple hours. But after that, we gotta bail.
What if he's using a different name?
Could
What if
be.
they asked for an appointment with Gaelen Drench and they're like, who the hell's that?
Well, then that'll cut this thing short now, won't it?
Maybe. What if there's like a secret level to this place?
What?
Almost positive that there is.
Oh, what? What?
Like another floor, another...
Like a basement and a
Upstairs,
sub basement
downstairs?
and a
Oh, that
sub basement.
well, ooh. Yeah, that could be.
Penthouse.
All right, we'll tell him to do something. I don't think I can stand around and make it look like I'm trying to do any work here.
I'm gonna ask one of the autonomous, what are those things?
Automatons.
I can't say that word.
That they were post-apocalyptic.
Yeah. I know what words to avoid. If they can show me where the restroom is, and I'm gonna just kind of like investigate a little bit on my way to the restroom. If I could find any like exit doors or anything.
Restroom, and they just kind of usher you over to the edge. And
she's gonna kind of like mockingly be like, "Thank you."
You're welcome. It's very purposely one entrance and one exit. You're not seeing too much. There's obviously things to the back and stuff like that, but you don't see any sort of. I mean, so there's the main hall, and then there's like a large gate, and behind that you can see there's more rooms off to the back. But the main hall is just kind of like a main entrance area with the teller windows and stuff like that.
We're gonna use the bathroom. She'll go use the bathroom and then she'll come back out.
It's a dope bathroom.
It's one of those bathrooms with a couch inside.
She'll come out to yes, and then we'll be like, "That's a really nice bathroom in there." But also, and she'll kind of like just like glance over to where that room was. There's a lot of rooms back there.
Imagine so. If it's a bank, they probably got rooms and rooms of money.
Well, they would have a vault somewhere where they keep all the money.
Yeah, but that's where they would expect you to think that they keep the money. But then they probably just keep it in another room.
Oh,
because you wouldn't expect it to be there.
Oh, I mean, that would be smart.
Right?
Well, that would probably be down low, I think. They're not going to make it accessible to people up here.
Or would they?
It's risky. So...
Well, are they going to enact, let's call it plan cats out of the bag?
In the bag.
Cats in the bag. We're trying to get Gaelen Drench out of the bag.
Well, they're going to try to make an appointment somehow. Maybe draw him out that way.
Try that.
Do it. What could hurt?
They're just gonna pretend to write some deposit slips now.
All right, guys. Everybody's clued in on what you're gonna do. So do it.
All right, we are.
All right, who would you like to go make an appointment with?
That same supervisor.
She's so as you approach back to the corner, she's like leaning over, talking to the teller next to her, and she like, yes. Did you find the establishment to your liking?
It will do.
Excellent.
I was wondering if there is a Mr. Drench available.
I'm sorry?
Mr. Drench.
Oh, I don't. That works here?
Yes. Oh, he looks like. Not sure if he works here or if he's just a financier.
I don't know that name.
A tabaxi fellow.
We have a large amount of tabaxi population.
You fucking racist.
His first name is Mr. Gaelen.
No, I again, that name, I don't know that name.
He's tall. He's got black fur that looks a little greasy, like he doesn't shower super often for as famous as a businessman as he is. Does that ring any bells?
A bit eccentric, yes.
I wish I could help. I don't know. I don't know that person.
Can you point us to someone who might know?
Well, I have access to the registry, but if you would like, I could point you to my supervisor.
Just look at Theo for that one.
Is beginning to become a bore. I think we might take our business elsewhere.
I would like to look around a little more, if that's okay. I don't get to check out architecture this beautiful that often.
But please,
It is
the
quite
grounds
lovely.
are yours. You're more than welcome.
I think Lyrra's just listening, and she's gonna just like casually cast guidance if she wants to try any like persuasion or get past anybody.
Question: how many floors is this facility?
Oh, many. It's constantly changing.
When you say it's constantly changing, how many floors currently, like as of this very second?
Oh, I don't know. I can't give out that information, but the security protocols are the vaults and floors are constantly changing configurations.
Oh, that is fascinating.
As a security measure, yes.
Well, I'm a bit of an engineer myself, so that is just astounding. Are you sure there's no, like, how do I put this? Is there, like, just any groups that have been hanging around or trying to, I don't know, do anything funny? I'm batting my big mouse eyes.
They not usually in the war district. It's anything that is mildly sketchy is usually taken care of pretty quickly.
Okay.
These are all good things to hear.
Yes, because I couldn't help but notice that fabulously large uncut ruby has because we had an issue at the orphanage. Someone broke in. Has anyone been like weirdly eyeing that giant ruby?
Oh, everyone eyes that giant ruby. I think that's the point.
So you haven't had like any break-ins? Like I'm generally concerned as a member of the city. I was like, if someone's gonna break into an orphanage, what is to stop them from breaking into the bank? So I just want to make sure I pass along the information correctly.
She like when you said the break into the exchange, she like almost like scoffingly laughs like, oh, they're promptly vaporized.
Get that technology.
Here, Lyrra, go.
Full Looney Tunes.
Yezin's gonna look at Nimbletooth and be like, you know, that bugbear guard out there, now that I think about it, has a list of everybody who's come into the war district, right?
Yeah, they have to keep track of everybody.
Yeah, why didn't we just see if Gaelen Drench is on there?
Well, I don't know that he'd be able to give us that information. We could ask.
He kind of just shows everybody, like as you walk through. I mean, it's looked like it was like open record.
Well, I mean, we could check to see if he's still on the registry for the city.
I mean, that might save us some time instead of just trying to, I don't know,
But
weasel our way into the exchange.
yeah, but I mean, you could be registered for the city and not be here any longer. I mean, we might as well ask if... Oh, no, wait. Wadi Jahari is not allowed in the city, right? Or not anymore.
Wadi Jahani?
Yeah.
Or doesn't come in. I mean,
Wait, was he ever allowed to be in the city? Or he was kicked out of the city? So
or
when
he doesn't come in. He was very vague on that.
I'd be interested in asking about him, too. You want to go ask?
It's just, I mean, it's not the city. It's just the war district. If Gaelen Drench is coming here to use the exchange, then he's going to be on that register. And if he's not, then there's a good chance that us just being in the public area of the exchange is not going to get any attention from him.
I'll tell you what. I could stay here, and if you want to go and ask, then you come back and let us know.
Yeah, I suppose I'll do that.
I'll let them know where you're gonna go.
Sure.
And is Sveet gonna go with you?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Well, then, he hops down and he basically hops down onto the table where people are filling out their slips or whatever. And he's still got that long ass cloak that doesn't fit him right. and he's just kind of standing there, just looking around. Now he's like, damn, I wish he had kept on Travis's face so that this way, now he looks like a lost child. Now he looks like a creepy weirdo surveying everybody.
You look like a real fucked up Batman.
He's Mysterion.
Yeah. But yeah, so as she was talking and she says are quickly vaporized, she motions, and all around the in the carvings, or in the carvings of stone, are these the gargoyle faces that you see, and you would just assume they have some sort of disintegration rays or something like that.
Glad your security's up to par, because your customer service certainly is not.
Ooh.
Oof.
I apologize.
A quick message to Gesen's gonna go outside and ask about Gaelen Drench to see if he's on the registry. So
One moment, ma'am. And he just turns to the side in response.
I'm just gonna let that happen and go, so, how long have you worked here? I'm just idle bantering with the lady while this is happening.
Yeah.
A few years. Just a few years.
Theo's going to respond to Nimbletooth. Can you hear me?
yes,
Okay. Hey, this Theo.
yes. I know the voice. Yeah, I could tell.
But you could hear my voice? Why don't you sound like Nimbletooth?
This is what I sound like.
No, it's not. I've heard you. Oh, yes, your shapes. Yes, of course. Never mind. Anyway, Gaelen does not work here. We attempted, we asked if he was a financier, maybe an employee, and she's never heard of such fellow. He may be a customer, but I doubt she would give us that information.
Well, I think that's what Gesen wants to go figure out. If he's on the registry for the war district, then he comes here, probably as either an employee or a patron.
Yes, so we'll stake the place out and from outside. I can't be here. I have to go.
Why?
I'm not supposed to be here.
What?
Yes, there was a paperwork error. And Nick had to bribe the guard to get us in here.
Oh. Yeah, we might want to leave.
Yes. Okay. Do I see him standing on that table, on the other side of the bank?
Yeah.
Oh, he waves back. Oh, okay. You see me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm coming to. No, I'll meet you outside. I'll see you later.
Good.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.
And he turns. Nick, we are leaving.
I actually need to wrap up some business here because I actually might open my own account. Like, now that I'm thinking, it could be good for a young mouse to have her own bank account.
Yes. I will allow it. I will see you back at the place.
Yes.
And then he flips his robes and while you're still talking, and heads out.
Knocks over the pen cup with his hat.
And Nimbletooth, before he gets to the point where Theo would be catching up with him, he just jumps down and heads on out.
I feel like I just see all the deposit slips and stuff just fly off because his cloak just pulls everything off.
The automatons quickly go back and clean them all up and stack them up where they're supposed to be. So you would like to open an account?
How much do I have to like put down? And I'm like just looking around and like making it very obvious. I know I'm short, but like I'm out there in my mousy glory.
So what are you doing with such a rude human?
How did you know he was a human?
Because his ears are sticking out. And I scanned and I scanned him too, but
that's yeah. You gotta work.
I guess.
You know how old wizards get sometimes, or they're just very uppity for no reason once they hit that like age threshold.
Fair. You could start an account with as little as 5 gold.
All right, yeah, let's open an account. We'll do 10 gold to start, and it'll just be like a savings account for the orphanage.
Excellent. You get a 3% APR.
What are?
Is that good?
Not really, but I have to just tell you that.
Okay.
It's really good on a lot of money.
I'll make weekly deposits. How about that? As I do jobs, I'll come back and make more.
That's fair.
Okay. So
I have 4 direct deposits a month.
You're gonna lose all the fees.
Yeah. Each month is a 12 gold fee.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she just gives you a thing like she hands you like a ghostly parchment kind of like vaporizer or I can't speak today, apparently. I don't have words. So apparates in front of you, and you can use one of the pens to write on the wispy contract, essentially.
Okay. I will just fill out all the information.
Yeah, she gives your gem a quick scan, and it kind of fills the information out, and then you just have to sign it. So real quick and easy, and hand over the gold. And as you're going to leave, there's a teller comes from the back door, like from behind the counter, and hands her what looks like some sort of like welcome package. You know, you're like, oh, you opened an account. Here's some other things you could do. It's got like pamphlets in a small little box with a ribbon on it.
Okay.
This is some reading material for you. The gift we ask you just open outside just in case, because sometimes it could be, magical fireworks and things like that. And
okay.
That's all. Is there anything else I could do for you today?
Nope, this is perfect. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And now I'm going to do the thing I was going to do. I'm going to walk away with the box and be like, I'm going to go put this in my bag over here. And as I'm doing that, as I open my bag, I'm going to let like 30 ball bearings fall out to just make a scene.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want to do like a performance to see if you can, are you trying to hide it, or is it just kind of like,
just like the bag's like, oh no.
Yeah, so if you want to do it on the sly, you could do like a stealthy sleight of hand, or you could do a performance to make it look like an accident.
We're gonna go performance to make it look like an accident.
Oh, my ball bearings. I need those back.
Oh, that's
What
What a klutz.
Not need that D4.
Yeah. You do the most perfect, like, oh no. And you like
My
tend
balls.
to and you just you hear like 20 automatons just like a spill, and they just all activate and start to converge on you, and they're like bumping into people, and people are dropping things. You could actually, some things fall at your feet as all these automatons are roughly just like they're set on one thing and they're not thinking about being polite, so they're knocking things at people's hands. And if you want to, you can grab something on the way through real quick. It's up to you.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you just see like person, like all bunch of random shit falling and hitting the ground.
Yeah, I'll just reach out and like, as they're like starting to swarm, like if I see that I'm like covered enough, I'll just grab something real quick.
Yeah, just give a quick sleight of hand or something like that. Tales of Arisia.
Oh, nice.
Raiden with a party of 3, and
Oh yeah.
so 16 sleight. Yeah, so perfect. A small little bag hits the ground, and you're kind of looking like you're trying to get some ball bearings back, and you swipe the bag on your way out.
Okay. And just, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, is this okay? I'm like looking up at the automatons, like making it look like I'm about to cry. Just, I'm so sorry, I'm such a klutz.
They're just like, emotion, and they're just like, well, you see a manager, and you see the light come on over in the corner.
Oh no.
I'm just gonna look over, I'm so sorry, it's just been a very stressful day with working with that man. She's like yelling.
But she's just like, it's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go. Have a great day, and then I'm gonna run out the door.
Run as fast as possible.
Ask Teddy.
Yes. So I guess as you run out with that, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back in 10, and then we'll pick up seeing, I guess, with Yezin getting to Pierre the Bugbear. We'll go from there.
All right.
BRB, y'all.
Right.
Break.
Oh God.
We're back live,
Doom
by the way,
Patrol.
but keep going.
It's great. Doom Patrol. It's great.
I've never heard of it.
It's a. I don't want to say DC. It's written by.
I think it's DC-esque.
Yeah, it's written by a well-known well, it is because it's got Cyborg in it. Straight up has Cyborg in it.
Yeah, we're just pandering about the awesomeness of Brendan Fraser.
Oh hell.
Oh hell! What a gem! What a gem!
Yeah.
He's no Keanu.
Touche. They're just so timeless, both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imagine them two fucking and having a baby. That's like the golden child.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Brandon Reeves.
Brandon Reeves.
Keanu Fraser.
Oh, God.
You know, yeah, Keanu Fraser is fucking good too, yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking powerhouse. What a powerhouse couple. Oh, I'm gonna stop swooning now.
I don't know. Who would wear the pantsuit though?
Both of them.
And that power couple. They both
Fucking
pantsuits. Oh
Both
yeah.
of them. They're equals. All right, where are we? We are
On
playing-
Yezin.
Yeah, playing a game. Yezin's going to go back, and you guys had just left the exchange to try and find either A, Gaelen Drench, or B, information about him, and yeah, nothing doing. So Yezin had left a touch early, and he was going to go back to the guard that kind of scans all the general population in and out of the war district just to make sure people are coming and going are who they say they are.
Pierre.
Pierre the Bugbear.
Yeah, the bugbear. Gonna walk up to him. Does he got a big line?
Not really right now. One or two
Fair
folks.
enough. I'm gonna walk up to him like, "Hey, you said your name is Pierre, right?"
It is, yes.
Yeah, Pierre the Bugbear. Oh, there. Now that's a great name.
Pretty good, yes.
Yeah. I got a question for you. I'm looking for a particular person and seeing if they came into the war district.
Oh, I cannot share my information.
I mean, I watched you back there just straight up show your scroll to somebody.
Well, that was to show their name was not on the registry for who they said it would be.
I mean, but you just straight up showed him the registry.
I tried to show him his name. I cannot just go scrolling through.
But couldn't you?
No.
Well, now that you said it. Now that you put it.
Well, what if I just slide a gold over to him? Oh, how did that get there?
Well, you have pushed it over to me.
Did I?
I'm pretty sure I watched you do it, yes. It's just privacy. I cannot just...
A second gold?
This is going to be embarrassing. We're going to have a big stack of gold and I cannot take this.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty positive. Yes, I cannot.
What if you just like looked away for a minute?
He like looks away to what?
Yezin snatches the scroll.
And then he runs away. Runs away with it.
I mean, you don't have to show me. I'll just give you a name and you tell me if they're on the list. Yeah.
Oh, you're related to them?
Yes.
How?
They're my uncle.
Is this like one of those creepy family friend uncles or like physically your uncle?
Dude, are you okay?
Who, me?
Do you have a creepy family friend uncle that you need to tell somebody about?
Everyone has that shows up for the birthday parties.
Oh, that kind of uncle. No, this is a real uncle. He was adopted, but he was raised as one. So I mean,
you could either make a deception or,
Of course.
or persuasion. Either deception for him to convince him that it's your uncle, or persuasion to see just like, hey, if I tell you this name.
Oh, both of them are garbage.
Choose between the -1 and the -1. Hey!
Oh, hey, 17,
Very
18 minus
nice.
1. And you're trying to persuade him just to see the, to give, if you say the name, like, you could confirm whether or not.
What is his name?
His name is Gaelen Drench.
He's just kind of,
I do not see this name on your list here.
You didn't even look that long. You looked for like 2 seconds.
Indeed, it is very short list.
Is that list only for today, or?
Yes, and no one has passed through here. It's fairly accurate up to the week. Let me put it this way. He is not in there because if he comes back out, he is removed from the list.
Okay, so we at least know he's not in there. Oh, I thought it was like your name stayed on the list.
No, it says
As, like,
who is in
past
the water
records.
district. We do not scan everybody, just the general population that comes through.
So there's people who come through that don't get scanned?
Important people, yes.
I guess that's fair enough. Yes, it's gonna take his gold back, put it in his pocket. Like, well, since you say you couldn't take it,
But you dropped us, yes.
and then he's gonna walk back towards the exchange where his friends are.
kind of
As
all
we're
meet in the
heading
middle.
out. Yes, we're all heading out.
Yeah, Gaelen Drench is not on the list. So
Peter's taking his character off.
either he's not in the war district, or he's one of the important people who don't get checked in when he comes in.
People they don't.
That's a thing?
Yeah, Pierre
how do
just
they-
told me that's a
How do
thing.
they know they're not shapeshifted or using illusory magic?
Apparently, if you have enough money, it doesn't matter. You can get away with it.
Yes, or if you appear to have enough money.
Snick, do you know how Gaelen Drench recruits?
Yeah, how did you become part of the team there?
Looks for punk kids.
Well, kind of. My particular crew, my crew of punk kids, we were calling ourselves the Ruby Serpent, and they don't like that when there's actually an organization. We thought it was cool, but turns out it's an actual thing, and so that's
So-
kind of how I got involved.
So it was a coincidence. You were calling yourselves something that actually existed.
Mm-hmm.
And is that how he found you and then recruited you?
Pretty much. It was one job.
And then you kept doing jobs together, formed a tight group, and then betrayal.
Yeah, well, we were already a tight group because we had been doing jobs. Like I said, I wasn't the greatest kid growing up, but yeah, then we took the job for him, and that's when everything went sideways.
Well, perhaps this is our in. Maybe we go to a seedier part of town and take a few jobs and, work our way in.
Yeah, I was starting to think that, but if we can't find where the Ruby Serpent recruits or hires from, then we might just be wasting our time.
Well, you have to build some notoriety first. Let them get
That's-
to know you, get to learn to trust you and your.
And how much time do you plan on doing that? A couple of months?
Yes, yes.
if it's a couple of months,
well, maybe we take a little bit more dangerous jobs. A few weeks.
Well, I mean, if we plan on doing something like that to maybe have a possibility of running into Gaelen Drench, then a better bet would be having you and Snick trying to figure out how to fix that portal. If it's going to take the same amount of time, that's a guarantee.
Yeah, you do make a good point, Yusuf. But where did she go?
Or we
Lost
go and
Snick in the
investigate.
crowd.
If we think those the children of Ash or whatever their fucking names is,
The Bandits of Ash.
Bandits of
Brothers.
Ash,
The brother.
Brothers of Ash?
Yes.
Oh,
Ashes of brothers.
Bunch of ashholes.
The Ash Bandit.
Ash Bandits, okay.
Ash Bandicoot. Okay. If we think they are connected, why don't we go and do that job for Atticus and see if they're connected to the Ruby Serpent?
Yes. Very well. Plus, yeah, there might be more secrets out that way. Or subtleties.
Nah,
You have my vote, Yizin.
where's Snick going?
Keeps running around. I don't know, looking for someone. I think she's just going person to person, looking at faces. I think gone mad.
Should we allow her to do that? That might not be safe.
Snick is running around looking at the building. What you would assume is looking for symbols.
She is a bit flustered, but
And Nimbletooth will climb up back onto Svik. Pretty high spot, and he's just kind of keeping an eye out for her. And he's shooting Pierre like really like the stinkiest eyes. He's just like,
He just gives you a little wave.
I do have to be getting out of this district. I'm not.
Did you do something? You going around fucking shit up again?
it's what he didn't do. He's not registered.
You're illegal?
He's illegal.
It's not even that difficult, man.
I'm just a little under the scry, if you will.
Now, is that something that Atticus told you were supposed to do and you didn't do it?
No, I performed all my duties. I think, now hear me out, I think Atticus wants to keep me off the registry.
Well, if he's the one that hired you and you're not registered and you get caught, he is also on the line. So that's actually like a huge, huge issue.
That's a violation.
Yeah. I'm surprised you even got into the war district. How did that happen?
I have my ways.
Oh,
Now
yeah?
he's going to take full credit now. Snick's not here.
Oh, you were very persuasive, huh?
Yes.
Little bit of dreams go a long way.
Yes, your can was bullshit. Thank you. That was quite embarrassing.
Well,
What a maroon.
well, that'll learn you.
Yes, I'm keeping the can.
Snick had said right before she ran off that she's gonna go look for symbols and she'll catch up if you guys want to go anywhere.
Yep. But anyway, I do need to.
You're gonna have to go stand at the gem registry for like half a day or so. That takes a while.
There will be no registration, Yezin. I am an enigma, a figment of your imagination, friend.
Now,
I both exist and I do not. You see?
no,
I'm a phantom.
would
but
we
I should be
know?
going.
Would we know how often, like, people get scanned for their crystals? Like certain areas in particular, for sure. But like, how often? Like, just in like for the average person in average tasks.
It not very often. It's rare unless you're A, going through like security things, or B, you're getting pinched and they're trying to confirm you are who you say you are.
Oh,
Stop
snap.
an ID. This is a
Yeah.
stop an ID city.
Yeah.
That's
Stop and
wild.
frisk.
You're never going to be able to get into the high magic areas, the
Right.
good the good magic stuffs.
That's true.
I'll get in.
I don't know.
I get good luck.
If you're incarcerated, there's not going to be much we can do for you.
Theodore sets back towards Pierre.
What'd you say to him?
Oh, I'm just gonna walk in Pierre's direction. I don't know how far away we were.
Yeah, you're
I
just
thought we were in
about
front of
there.
the exchange. Okay.
Yeah, you're walking talk.
Yep. So I'll see Pierre. Good day, sir.
Have a good day.
Yes. Thank you.
Now, without getting registered, you're not going to have good credit. You know.
Are we leaving? Are we walking away?
Yeah. I guess we're leaving the exchange.
I can keep tabs on Snick for as long as we're not too far away from each other. I can still
don't-
talk to her, so
Yeah, you're fairly confident that you could stay within range of your ability. And as you guys pass through the gate and are walking away, you can kind of see he has his registry out and he's reading as other people are coming, and you just see as bodies are leaving, like little wisps of black ink falling off the registry as you leave.
oh. Well, okay.
We were never here.
Where are we going? I actually have an idea. I wanted to go back to Frank. Was it the spider? Frank, right? Was that his name?
Frank is Jerry.
Frank is the fish guy.
Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry is
Jerry.
Yeah.
I want to go visit Jerry again. I
We
need to
really
get
have
this...
time to shop.
No, I need to get this altered. It's too fucking long.
You're muted.
Will he even?
There you go.
Oh yeah, it's magical. Will he even be able?
Well, we're gonna find out now, aren't we?
I suppose we have to wait for Snick anyway. So
Well, I guess if you're going to do that, I still have to go and check to make sure that that the ship is getting fixed. I haven't been there in a couple of days.
Well,
yes, that is important. We will need that.
Yeah.
so before they get too far, Nimbletoot just sends a message to Snick, like what the itinerary is. We're going to Jerry's. We're gonna go to the skiff. We'll meet you back at the orphanage or Atticus's.
A shrine,
The
or at the wizards area of the city.
do you want to try that today?
Fine. We'll meet at the orphanage.
Yeah, that would be probably smarter. For now.
Yes, for now.
Perfect. Which one are you hitting first?
I think Jerry's is on the way, right?
Hey,
Yeah.
Jerry's.
Jerry's on the way. Where the skiff is docked is all the way to the north. That's at the far end of the city, towards the Dune Sea. But yeah, Jerry's is pretty much right directly on the way.
All right then.
So who's going in as you
Where-
walk in?
Oh, I definitely have to go in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Yeah, I'll go in too.
And we all here.
Lyrra?
Oh, Lyrra's coming.
Hi, Kevin.
You see Jerry with a
muted, sorry.
It's all good. You see Jerry with a J in his very fine robes as you first walk in. Oh, hello, back again.
Yes. So I was wondering if you could do an alteration on this wonderful cloak.
Of course we could do alterations.
Now it's, it's special.
Naturally. We're all special.
Like, so you could make it fit more my size without ruining its special properties, right?
Have you tried to attune to it?
No. I didn't really know. I mean, it seemed to do its trick already. You think that it could do more?
Maybe. I don't know.
You didn't attune to it?
I don't know what.
Nimbletooth.
I don't know what that is.
Come. Sit. Bring your cloak.
And he hops up on your lap.
Okay. Yeah, a little taken aback. Like it's. He's okay with it, but it's just the first moment was just like, oh Christ.
But before he sits, he undoes the cloak so that he wraps it around us.
No, you. Very nice of you, but no, you want it on yourself. Let it envelop you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, like a cocoon.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
that's wonderful.
very metamorphic. You're going to change with this. You're going to let the magic become a part of you, Nimbletooth, and be a part of the magic itself. And relax, boy. Feel the magic of the cloak. Understand its will, let it understand yours. Now do that for about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, if I happen to fall asleep, just make sure I don't fall over.
Oh, yes, of course. I got you.
Well, go into a trance. You know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I have the can ready. Yes. No. Focus.
All right, so yeah, he does that. He kind of just lets go, and he starts feeling like, okay, yeah, it's magical. There's a feeling there. It feels kind of warm, kind of comforting.
Bathe in it, yes. Let it wash over you.
Little tendrils every once in a while, kind of giving a little more information about what it is, and it's just like, oh yeah, okay, oh, it could do that. Oh, I think I know what that is. So that feels really good.
As you're doing it, so you have like these like little whispers in the background, and you can kind of feel all the like disembodied whispers kind of swirling around you in your head, because essentially what's happening is you're losing, I don't want to say consciousness, but you're kind of tuning yourself out of what's going on, so you don't hear any of the city anymore. Eventually Teddy's voice is getting further and further away until
he's talking the whole fucking time.
Yeah So eventually it just sounds like the volume is slowly turning down and he's getting further and further away, and then eventually it's just you kind of with yourself in this cloak, and you could feel it starting to wrap around you, metaphorically.
Okay, I welcome it. I just let it do its thing.
Cool.
It's not smothering. It doesn't feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, no,
it feels nice. Okay.
Nothing too great. You kind of feel I don't want to say bind to you, but you feel a more of a connection, and as everybody else is watching, and the cloak is slowly starting to lose length and fit towards Nimbletooth's size.
Oh, the pride in Teddy's eyes right now.
And then you eventually start to, come back to the city. Like, you look around and it's hemmed right to your perfect size.
So it's got a magical length enchantment on it. Wow.
You've done it, boy.
Shh, and Nimbletooth puts a finger to your lips. Shh, I'm still focusing.
Yes, I'll give you time.
Oh, fuck.
You feel you have you're really tuned in now, so you could feel that. I'll write it up in a little bit, but
okay.
Now, so not only you get that plus to obscuring your identity to begin with, but also too you feel like you could, if you stop, use an action and stop moving, you could essentially blend into a piece of like the wall or a curtain or anything like that. Essentially, you start to take the form of that shape.
Gotcha.
It's the fucking spawn cloak.
Adaptive camo.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you just know you can't move, otherwise it'll break the spell.
Yep. Oh, this is gonna do great.
Yes, well, give us a twirl.
And he stands up, he hops off your lap, and he does his best little pirouette while he's spinning it around, and then he quickly I don't know, the environment here, so he goes up against one of the walls and he's just like, whoop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He essentially
A
turns
proud
into
parent.
the billowing curtain, this like very sheer white curtain that was flapping along.
Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Ah, there you are, Snick.
How do I look?
Magnificent.
And he pops out.
Ah! Can't do that. That's terrifying.
Yes, it is.
Perfect.
Snick, you walked in and just saw Nimble2 just fucking appear out of a curtain.
Yeah. They had to told you like where everybody was going and like the itinerary. So you were checking like, okay, let's see if they're still here, and they're still at the first spot at Jerry's Spawn and Fish.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah, it's up to you if you wanted to catch up.
I actually kind of wanted to poke around the war district a little bit and see if there's any ne'er-do-wells hanging around, being sus.
If you want to roll perception, let's see if you can
fucking sleuthing.
spot any turds.
I know what I'm looking for because I was once that thing.
That's it.
Oh no, a 9.
9.
9.
Yeah, everybody's looking pretty, just going about their business. You can get guards going by, and you actually see a detachment of the Iron Scarabs, which is like it's like a Telralad version of a self-governing military force. Like they almost like a national guard, so they kind of practice and do their own things separate from the government, but will defend the city if needed. So they're kind of like a paramilitary deal. But you see like a detachment of them going, and they're very easily to spot because they have like they're divided up into sections. Like one, the first part of the group has 2 giant shields on each hand. They're like literally a moving wall of like scarab shells. So you can see them coming. So you see those guys, and yeah, just general people wandering around the city in the war district trying to either make exchanges or doing what you do when it's wartime.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm gonna start heading over, and once I'm out of the war district, I want to look in that bag that I took.
Bag that you took?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get like 17 gold and a handful of cut gems. So we'll say another. We'll just say a 200 gold diamond.
Crime does
Hard
pay.
candies.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to add a diamond.
Was someone's entire life savings.
Yeah.
So somebody's like, damn it.
Let me see.
This was to pay for my kids to go to
Inventory.
college.
I was going to donate this to the orphanage.
We'll figure that out. If you want to write it down,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out after, and just I'll dump it
Yeah.
on there. So yeah, so you find that. You also hear a snap in that like welcome kit you got with a little box on it. You hear like what's the best way to explain it? Like a muffled snap, like a.
I'll pull it out as I'm walking and just kind of. Did the band snap on it?
No, it sounded like it came from the inside.
Okay.
Everyone gets a snapping turtle.
All right, I'll pop the lid open.
You see a small mouse trap that is snapped closed on an insignia of the brass drake.
Ooh. Go fuck yourself.
Just gonna stop and just, oh motherfucker! I'm like, I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. Nimbletooth, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. What's going on? Are you in trouble?
Fucking
Do we need to...
there!
What?
I'm going back. Come back.
Okay. But I don't know if we can be able to get Theo back in.
Is Theo privy to this? Or are you doing one way?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't think to open it up.
That's Snick's call. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I opened a bank account and they gave me like a little chest and there's a mouse trap and the brass drake symbol inside of it, which means he knows I'm there.
Okay, we're coming.
Can I look around and make sure no one's following me?
And at this point, he's like, all right, well, thanks thanks for nothing, Jerry. We gotta go. Like, we gotta go, guys. We have to go. Yeah.
That one was on the
dry
house.
docks.
No, we gotta go back to the Wardress district. We gotta get. Snick's in trouble.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, we should go.
So.
Lovely day, Jerry. And off we go.
Hopping back up on speak.
You still have some effects in your voice.
Got some
you get
reverb
echo.
going on.
A little echo, yeah. Yeah, so if you want to roll perception to see if you notice anybody tagging along, clocking you.
Oh, wow. Just
Not
gonna keep
particularly.
rolling worse and worse.
That box got you flustered, boy.
yeah. You're really caught off guard with the box, so you're looking around and you don't really see anybody particularly standing out.
All right. I think I'm just gonna stand here and wait for everyone to come back.
Just put my back against the wall.
How far out of the war district did you go before you opened it?
Maybe 15 feet.
Okay, so you're right by Pierre the Bugbear still.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So far, nothing out of the ordinary.
I think I'm gonna go back through. I'm gonna go Pierre. My friend is coming back. We forgot his bag at the bank, so he's gonna come back through. If that's okay.
You actually see Pierre handing off his stuff to the next guy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Perhaps tomorrow or when I go back on shift?
When do you go back on shift?
I have the first shift in the morning.
And then you see the other guy going like, well, I'll scan him through.
There was a mix-up with his paperwork. So he has his gem, but he hasn't been fully registered. So Pierre was aware of the situation, which is why I brought it up.
Oh,
We had the paperwork, but he forgot it on the inside. It was a whole thing. The registrar severely messed up the whole situation.
And then Pierre kind of turns to you. He's like,
and that is why I had you go fill out the paperwork before I let you in.
Yes, yeah, he got turned away, but I had his satchel and then I left it at the bank, which is why I'm trying to. I'm just gonna go in and go grab the bag myself.
sure, yeah. He just scans your gem and confirms, and
Oh, I'm a hot mess.
you guys kind of round the corner and you see Pierre walking away. He's actually going to what ails you.
I know what Teddy's gonna be doing. You guys go ahead.
We're gonna go have a nice drink with Pierre the Bugbear.
But we have to meet up with Snick.
All right. Now, where did she go?
She went back in. She's going back into the exchange.
All right. Why? Do you know why?
The brass drake. They sent her a message. He's there.
Okay.
Gaelen Drench is there.
Is there a long line to get back in?
No, it's pretty.
Walk up.
Yeah, it's some random dude now. It's like a taller, like a tall-ish dwarf, a taller than normal dwarf.
Oh boy, here we go.
I'd say Lyrra's just kind of booking Ash. She's gonna walk right up and be like, "Hello," and just forehead
Just
"Okay, thank you."
real, just pushes you
No
through. No
conversation.
words. Yeah, a lot of them they don't really exchange with too many people. Yeah,
Yezin holds out his eye.
same thing.
Keep your. Here you go.
Oh,
They don't say anything.
I won't say a word, and just
What?
he's like diverting his eyes from you.
What's that?
Goes to
Wow.
wait, his-
And he just keeps going. He's just not, he's not going to entertain that.
he's waiting for Teddy, I guess. Right, Teddy, you're next.
Yeah, he has a good day, sir.
Scans it, and he's like, "Oh, are you the one they were talking about?"
Yes. Thereabouts.
Did you file?
Well, yes, it hasn't gone through yet.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to wait for it to go through before I can allow admittance.
It's becoming quite a burden. Is there anything I can do to just...
Hurry up and wait.
I see. Will be noted. Theodore kind of think he's off a little bit, and
Oh God.
Nimble Tooth, can you hear me?
Yes, you don't have to ask each time.
Oh, okay. There's a new guard, and I'm having trouble getting in. I have a plan. I'll catch up with you guys.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to use the other entrance. I just need to go get scroll, change my appearance to someone very important.
Okay, good luck.
Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yes, goodbye.
Oh God, you've
And
left
then he'll
Teddy
make- he'll-
unsupervised.
Yeah.
And Sniveltooth will tell you he's got a plan. He'll get himself in somehow. I don't know what he's gonna do. Something about a scroll.
You got the reverb on again.
Oh yeah, your effects. Yeah, Teddy's basically going to try to find the magic quarter and find a magic shop and see if he could find an illusion scroll, change his appearance.
All right, I guess you've been there a few times, so let's roll an intelligence check to see if you can remember, or if you want to do survival, urban survival, to try and remember your way back through the city. It's not going to be very difficult, but still a new city. Yeah, so you're fine.
16.
Yeah, intelligence check 13 plus 3, 16.
Yeah, you remember certain shapes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you kind of like orient yourself and you get back into the mage's quarter. And what are you guys doing?
We're heading to where Snick was going.
Yep. Yeah, just trying to meet up with her.
How far did
Didn't
you go?
actually
Sneak?
go in.
You're just waiting out
You're
front.
up front.
Yeah, but I'm like frantically looking around because I did just steal something very expensive, so I don't want to get like super close to it. But like, I'm just like frantically looking around with the box in my hands.
Fair. Yeah, so you guys see Snick pacing back and forth out front of the exchange. Not too close.
Looking like a crackhead hanging out in front of a bank.
Yeah. Hey, you guys got $1? I just need a cigarette.
All fidgety and nervous.
Yep.
Are you a cop?
I got these speakers. Yeah, you see her, and she hasn't gone in.
Snick, what is going on?
Just run up and open the box and show them.
Oh. So
If that's not an
Sent you a
ominous...
message.
Yeah, so he knows I'm here. Where the fuck is he?
well, now he knows that we're all together, so except for maybe Theo.
Well, we were all hanging out outside,
Yeah.
like immediately after.
Also, like Theo was in there with Snick. earlier, did you guys like straight up ask for a person named Gaelen Drench?
Theo did, yeah, to make an appointment.
Oh yeah,
with
100% aware.
I might have described his exact features.
100% aware. And I specifically to that guard asked by name too. So there's, as I said, the cat is out of the bag. So what do we do from here?
Is he? You think he's gonna try to beat up with you here, or was it just like?
I was just hoping. So the bank teller definitely lied, because the bank teller said that they had no idea. But that's who handed me this box. They said it was a welcome gift to not open it till I was outside.
So that's, I mean, if they already know, why don't you just walk in and demand to know why they gave it to you? I mean, this place has got a giant ruby in it. If this place isn't owned by the Ruby Serpent, then I have no idea what we're doing.
I'm inclined to agree. But
why don't we just go on in and ask for the Ruby Serpent?
I could. I couldn't help myself with something else. I did a thing, and like I'm pulling them close, and just I saw a bag and I took it, and there's something really expensive in it, so I don't want to go back inside just yet.
Oh, you stole
Why don't
something?
I just walk in and ask for the Ruby Serpent?
Or I just leave him a message on the side of the building.
How are you gonna do that?
I've got like chalk and like those like paint markers for like when I mark up.
Would the automatons just come out and clean it immediately?
Write it on the building next to it.
I don't know. I don't know if vandalism is gonna be, the kind of attention you want to draw to yourself. It is broad daylight.
You just go into the alley.
I could just walk in and ask for the Ruby Serpent.
Oh wait, hold on. Cover me. Disguise self. I turn into an elf that looks kind of similar to Lyrra. That looks like we could be family.
Fair.
There we go.
Same height?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Ah!
Ta-da!
You look really good.
Right? I know. Fabulous.
I think with that, we'll cut over to Theo. So you didn't quite make it to the Mages District. On your way there, you feel like an arm on your shoulder. Like, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Your paperwork has gone through.
What's the Indiana
denied.
What was the Indiana Jones? No paperwork, and he throws him out the fucking blimp.
No ticket.
No ticket. He's just like, you turn around and you kind of see a larger gentleman, maybe kind of like a Goliath. And now that you think about it, you might have seen him as one of the guys in the exchange, as just kind of wandering around. And he's just like, he turns you around. He's like, "We're gonna need to talk." And he kind of reaches for a blade. And I think with that, we will cut to next week.
Oh no! We're gonna have to suffer through another episode of Theodore crying like a baby.
Just
Yes, you are.
weeping.
Only if he survives.
That's true. That's true.
Fair. That's fair.
Nibbletooth's gonna get like a psychic message, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, they are murdering me!"
The whole thing.
I've got
The whole thing. The whole thing. You're gonna get a blow for blow report.
Yeah,
He's gonna be live
like-
tweeting it to your fucking head.
It's like Madden, full John Madden report.
Shut up
Yep.
and tell us where you are.
I'm mortally wounded.
Yes, we get it. Tell us where you are.
You actually didn't make it too far, so that's good, I guess. Let's see, who are we gonna raid? I guess we'll do Dice Cream Sandwich again because that was fun. There's some good dudes over there. So
Fucking Sensei Suplex is it on?
Copy. I didn't see him.
You're right. That's the best name.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see him on. I follow him.
It
So.
doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I enjoy going to that. Just sheerly out of his name, I couldn't even tell you if his stream's good or not. But
Yeah.
the name is so good, he gets all the credit. Yeah, we'll go to
maybe.
Dice Cream Sandwich. So let's see if we can do this. Raid.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Why didn't it? Is it backslash raid? That's the one, backslash raid.
Come on, bot.
Alrighty then.
I'm doing exclamation marks. There we go. Raid has been created. Cool. So we're gonna send a bunch of people over to Dice Cream
That's a lot of
Sandwich.
viewers.
Yeah, they got some pretty good amount going. Dope. We'll see you, little lemmings, next week. Au revoir,
Bye.
adios, Pee-wee.
Goodbye.
Watch me roll a new character.
What's
We
your
out.
backup?
Oh, I don't have one, but